me ducks, it's Simon. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. My neighbour took a delivery today from Liminal 11, and it's got within this parcel, this is the Citadel Oracle deck in the, I guess it's called the Deluxe Edition, something like that, or the Special Edition. So that's exciting, but also I was absolutely thrilled to receive This Might Hurt tarot deck, because, okay, so a little bit of a story with This Might Hurt, and I just want to say right from the offset that I haven't purchased this. This has been sent by Liminal 11 for the purposes of review, so full kind of disclosure there. However, I did purchase the original indie version of This Might Hurt, and this one in fact is a backup because he turns around in his seat. I keep in a Kelly pouch. I hope it's this one. I think it's this one. Yes. My go-to, this is the one that I use the most. It is on Dreamy cardstock. This one has the kind of black mirrored edges, really beautiful. And Kelly made me a pouch for that, and I loved that she put a little bee charm on there for, you know, this might hurt. She's very considerate when making her pouches. So that's my kind of go-to. And then I wanted a backup, and they released, when it was still in its indie format, I don't know if you can still get this, but like they called it the Pearl Essence, but it's basically a silver edged with this holographic metallic. And again, I have to say, of all the kind of modern decks, and by modern I mean inclusive decks, modern where it's brought up to, you've got things like mobile phones and, you know, a modern version of RWS, this has to be right up there as one of my favorites. I absolutely love it, and that's why I decided to purchase a backup copy. So imagine my surprise when I was sent a couple of months back This Might Hurt from Liminal 11 as a mass market. I heard it had been picked up for mass market. I love the packaging. These are the cards. I haven't used this yet because I'm still using the one that I've got. This time the cards are a little bit glossier than the matte cardstock. But then I heard that there was going to be later in the year, which is around now, I guess, a kind of limited edition set. And within the limited edition set, and this is what really excited me, there was going to be an oracle called This Might Help. So This Might Hurt and This Might Help. And a bit like with the my oracle that I love, which is Moonlight Oracle, which takes certain symbols and artifacts from the RWS deck and converts it into an oracle using Pixie's artwork. From what I understand from the research that I've done, but we'll soon find out, This Might Help Oracle deck does a similar thing by taking kind of objects and symbols from the This Might Hurt tarot deck and you know, using it as a kind of an accompanying oracle deck. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there because you can probably hear I'm getting text messages coming through, and it sounds like somebody wants to get hold of me quite urgently. But once I've started filming, because I've been excited about this since I've known it was coming. I popped back at lunchtime and I collected it, and then I was excited to come home and share it with you. So let's open up the box. And what I love, even the box, I mean, look at how the box is branded, the card images, please take care when opening this box. I mean, this is just a carrier box, and then we get the set on the inside. But I just love their attention to detail. So here we have it. Oh, look how beautiful this is. This is gorgeous. But this box, it's a shame to throw it away. I don't suppose it can be saved for anything, but it's incredible. I'm sure I can find a use for it. So we have, it's called Special Edition. That's it, not Limited Edition. This Might Hurt Tarot Deck Special Edition. And then on the side it says, most things in life worth doing might hurt. Ain't that the truth? Most things in life worth doing might hurt. And then we've got the Ace of Wands depicted here on the side in holographic form. Beautiful. And then we've got these snakes and daggers and things on the back. Let's take the cellophane off. You might see the holographic work a little bit better or easier. Okay, there we go. So this is the box. Absolutely gorgeous, really gorgeous. In fact, I think out of all their special editions that they've done, this feels the most luxurious. Okay, so it lifts up like this. Oh wow, look at the inside. Ah, it's beautiful. And then here we have, I hereby certify that this copy of This Might Hurt Tarot Deck, limited to 2,000 copies, numbered 1925 of 2000. And it's got Isabella Rockman, who is the creator of the This Might Hurt deck. And then we have this spread cloth in, it looks like a teal colour with silver. I don't think I'll be able to get it all out because of the candles, but I'll give you, let's move the candles just for a second. I'll give you a sense of what it looks like, which is beautiful. I'll probably have to iron it on a low heat on that side just to straighten this out, but that's a beautiful spread cloth. And then we get, let's pop that there for a minute. This Might Hurt Pocket Tarot Journal. So this is quite cool. Look at this. So we get a date, we get where we can write our question, our query. We can write down the spread that we're using and then our thoughts on the interpretation. So that's quite nice. This journal belongs to, I'm loving this pattern. Yeah, really, really lovely. So, okay. This Might Hurt Tarot Deck. We'll just quickly have a look at whether there's any difference at all between the standard edition, I mean, it doesn't look like there is, and the standard edition and the limited edition, before we have a look at This Might Help. Again, these open at the bottom. We've got the same kind of This Might Hurt symbol that we see throughout on the spread cloth as well. And then, so the difference is it's gilded now. We've got gilding because on this standard edition, I put that in upside down. You can really tell what I've done there, but I didn't line up the pattern. Let's take that out. I mean, everything else is the same, as you can see. But the cards on the standard edition aren't gilded as they are here. Let's take out the extra padding. I like the inside as well, even there's a design on the inside of the box, not quite sure how well that's perhaps picking up. And again, we have the little book in colour, beautiful little book. And then, yeah, the cards are the same. I'm pretty sure cards and the book is the same. So they have the same backs. And what these are the, why are they turned that way? Oh, okay. So we had some, I think it was yes, no cards or something like that as well. The difference being we've got gilding on the limited edition. I love these images. Really love these images. Look at that. Such a gorgeous deck. No, it's just an extra card. I think it's an extra, I don't know. Oh, okay. So it's not like a yes, no. I suppose it's a positional card because, you know, you've got a very different sort of, it's like the A to the strength card where she's forcing this jaw open here, and look, she's all red, and then you've got a real sort of peaceful hug tickling under the chin. Very different scene depicted. So again, if you shuffle this in and you read reversals, you could have used that as a clarifier or a yes, no. So yeah, beautiful. Okay, so let's pop these away and then we will have a look at, that's with that one, isn't it? I'm getting all mixed up. It's not hard for me to get mixed up, especially after a full day at work. Okay, so, and if you want to see a full walkthrough of This Might Hurt, then I will link it below when I did the walkthrough of this version, because they're exactly the same. All right, so pop that one in there, let's pop that one back there, and let's have a look at This Might Help Oracle deck. Oh, we could keep something in there, look. Not quite sure what, but this is beautiful. Really beautiful. All right, so we've got This Might Help Oracle deck, Isabella Rockman, and this is the design on the back, which is pretty cool, and on the sides. And this is the Oracle deck. Again, it's magnetic, it's opening from the bottom. We get a little book as well. Oh, look, little squirrel there. So we'll take out the extra padding. They do protect their decks well when it comes to very sturdy. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera down so that we can have a close-up look. Okay, so this is the little guidebook for This Might Help. This Might Help Oracle deck. Apologies as well, you'll see ink. I had to push forward some ink in my TWSBI earlier at work. Okay, so we can see all the things here. We've got the dog, the magician's wand, the veil, and the images from the deck. So we've got the introduction here. I'll just read a little bit from the introduction. So it says, when I created This Might Hurt Tarot, I was drawing a portrait of my world. I wanted everyone I knew and loved to be able to see themselves in the deck. At the same time, I stayed true to the symbolism of Arthur Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith's historic Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Sorry, Rider-Waite-Smith deck, just added tarot in there. Because I think the system of tarot those two created is absolutely brilliant. Each card depicts an archetype or universal human experience, and within that, every single card can be boiled down to a good piece of advice, interpreting these universal concepts into your individual experiences through the process of reading. Now that is magic. That is what art is about. So I took out the medieval context and Christian imagery, reduced the number of white dudes to a much more reasonable number, added brown people, black people, gay people, fat people, queer people, and kept the rest. That is the This Might Hurt Tarot. This is the This Might Help Oracle. It's a deeper exploration of the tarot symbolism that I love. Each card isolates and lovingly renders a single symbol, whether it be an object or animal, within the This Might Hurt tarot. Each card's meaning is derived from analysing the symbol it depicts with the greater context of the original tarot card, along with how to interpret that symbol separate from its original context. The This Might Help Oracle consists of 34 cards, 22 for the majors and 12 for the minors. Each This Might Help card showcases a symbol that can be found on the individual card in the original This Might Hurt tarot deck. The deck is meant to be used in conjunction with the This Might Hurt tarot deck. Each card is a deeper dive into tarot symbolism, designed to add information and meaning as a clarifying card. I hope that This Might Help Oracle gives you another tool with which to have a conversation with yourself, analyze your situation, observe your reactions, and interview the unconscious motives for your conscious actions. I hope it aids your journey of understanding. I hope it helps. Love, Isabella. That's great, isn't it? And then we've got the cards. They don't have images on them. Well, I guess they do, but they're kind of watermarked underneath, behind the text and at the bottom. So we've got that there. There is a how to use section, and then we go straight in. And it gives you, the cards. So when it gets to the 12, oh, it's symbolising water, air. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, and then the how to use just talks about the two different ways to use the deck, either as a standalone deck, or you could use it in conjunction with the This Might Hurt tarot. So lay out your cards, hold the deck, ask clarifying questions, and then lay the cards on top. So cool little booklet there. So the cards are smaller, that's why there's that extra packaging. They are smaller than the tarot deck. I'm loving the cold stamping on the cards, and these are matte as well. So let's grab a tarot card just to show you the size comparison. So we'll use this card again, and then we'll just put the cards together. I think they're the same, oh yeah, exactly the same width, but you can see that they're shorter. It's the same width, but shorter than the tarot cards. Pop that back. I like the backs, they're in black and white, and we've got symbols from the cards here. We've got the hermit's lantern here, swords, etc. So really nice. So let's take a look at each of the cards. So we've got the dog, which is from the Fool. I wonder, actually it might be nice. Let's have a bit of a play. They're not going to be in order though, are they? From that one. So I'll grab the tarot deck again, and then we can see where the symbols come from. I don't know, I did think of that right at the start really, but hey ho. This is going to be in order. Okay, so you can see here the Fool's dog, and here he is in his own card. And then we have the candle here from the Magician's wand, holding it as above. I like the fact that we've got the flowers and the leaves like we have here above the candle as well. And then we have the veil, which is the veil with the pomegranates and the peace sign that's appearing behind. We have the 12-star crown, which appears on our Empress's head. And then we have the ram from the Emperor card. This is really cool. I'm so thankful to have this. We have the cross keys here from the Hierophant's garment. I mean, if you're going to put a symbol in to represent the Hierophant, it's going to be the cross keys, really, isn't it? And then we have the bow of Eros that we see here. In fact, we've got two bows here, one up, one down. The steed. Got a helmet on this time. And then we have the garland. The garland that wraps itself around the neck of the lion in the strength card. I like how this has gone outside of the border. That's quite clever. Almost giving that, again, that wraparound sense. We have the Hermit's lantern here, the lantern with the Star of David on the inside. And then we have the snake from the Wheel of Fortune. The battered sword that we see in the Justice card with all its dints and chips and everything else. The rope. I love that we've got the rope and that's the symbol here, but I love how it's showing the foot of the hanged man here and the bird that appears on his leg in the main card. The death card is the banner of death, the white rose. We've got the sun in the background as well. That's pretty cool. The middle path from Temperance. And then we have the shackles. Interestingly, they've got a kind of like a tattoo here of the pentagram. Can't see that on the hand of our devil here. This is a cool devil card, isn't it? But it's about the shackles anyway. The tower is the lightning bolt. The ibises. We have the mask for the moon. Now this is such a cool moon card, isn't it? And they're both wearing masks. So the mask is what's being represented here. Look how beautiful this blue is as well. It's really gorgeous. We have the sunflower for the sun. I mean, I could probably use this deck just on its own. Then we have the feather of truth for the judgment card. Got Anubis here weighing the heart and the feather. The feather of truth, that's cool. The Ouroboros for the world. The snake that eats its own tail. Okay, so then when it comes to the additional cards, it looks like, I mean, it says to represent the miners, but to go through all 56 miners would take a while, and I don't think you'd probably want me to do that. We'll sort out that afterwards. But it looks like it's showing things like elements, and so we've got water here, and we've got the symbol for water. We've got the crescent moon, which is beautiful, really beautiful. That looked glossy, but the white is actually matte. Then we have the hot drink, the broken cup, probably taken from the Five of Cups, for from memory. Bird in Flight. Oh, taking two there. The Blindfold. So this is what's on the front here. This might help. Oh, gorgeous blue. Really beautiful. Hope it's coming out as beautiful on camera. Double-edged sword. The Bonfire. The Cat. The Salamander. Fertile Earth. And the Hooded Falcon, which I'd imagine is in the Nine of Pentacles. And the Coins. How cool is that? I love that. It's nice size, very easy to shuffle. Let's just give it a bit of a shuffle, but we'll pull a card and see what you get in the book. We have Bird in Flight. So let's have a look. We know that that's a minor card. Bird in Flight, card 25. See, it's not numbered on the actual card like it is for the majors. So, thought free from bias is the key words or the key phrase. It's representing air, as we can see here with the symbol at the top. And it says, bird in flight, grace the sky behind every member of the Court of Swords. In divination, flight is connected to the concept of freedom, and birds are connected to air, which symbolise thought. Therefore, flying birds represent free, rational thought. Free, rational thought. Most people believe their perception and decision making is rational, but in reality, cognitive biases continually affect our beliefs and distort our judgment. How true is that? Human beings have a tendency towards confirmation bias, paying attention to information that supports pre-existing beliefs, values, and desired outcomes whilst rejecting information that contradict those beliefs. So true. Most of the time, human beings have no idea how their thinking has become distorted. The bird in flight symbolises a nearly impossible goal, a true open mind that takes things as they are. As a clarifier, so each one, as you can see, has a clarifier, so you can use this as a clarifying deck for your tarot readings. The bird in flight encourages you to analyse how you are thinking. Are you really seeing the facts for what they are? Or is your perception being distorted by what you want to see or already believe? I really like this. I really, really like this. I like it that you can pull it as, for divination purposes, for card reading, and you get, the majority of the text lends itself towards that. But then you can use it as a clarifier for your tarot reading, working in conjunction with the This Might Hurt Tarot. And then you get a little section here as a clarifier. A bit like in the little white books where you get an upright meaning and a reverse meaning at the bottom, kind of set out the same way. So I think this is a really cool little deck. This might help. I didn't know these were coming. I had no idea. So it was a wonderful surprise because, because I love This Might Hurt so much. And then I heard that This Might Help was being released. As it stands at the moment, it is not being released separately. It is only part of the set. However, Citadel, which I'll show another day, was also, part of the Seed and Sickle special edition. And then that was released, expanded and released. And, there were hexagon shaped cards, and then there were proper, Oracle size cards. So who knows if at some point in the future this might be expanded or reworked, but at the moment it's you know, it's a part of This Might Hurt special edition tarot set, as you can see here in this beautiful box. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I will link the information below. As I said at the beginning, it's been sent for review. Everything that I've said about this deck is based on my own thoughts. And as I mentioned at the beginning, I loved this deck before it was even released as a mass market edition. So thanks for watching, and until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be.